All right, I want to talk about various lunge variations. We'll do a lot of lunges in these workouts. Biggest thing with the lunges is we want to make sure in the advanced and intermediate versions that we're keeping ourselves under tension for as long as possible. Okay, so not only are we subjecting ourselves to load, but in terms of how we hold the dumbbells, we want to make sure that we're working as many body parts as possible. That's going to give us the best results. It's going to strengthen more muscles than just the legs. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult to do. The advanced version, the double front rack dumbbell. Okay, what we're going to do with these is we're going to hold them under the chin where both heads of the dumbbells are facing each other. We don't want to hold them out here. There's a lot of stress on the shoulders, pretty tough to do, a lot more exhausting, but also puts the shoulders in a bad position. When we bring them in, what we're doing is we're engaging the upper back, okay? And strengthening that upper back is going to ultimately help us keep a better posture, that sort of things through these lifts, okay? So we're doing these dumbbells facing in. We want a 90-degree angle on the knee or so as best we can, and then push through the heel. Same thing with the other foot. 90-degree angle on the knee, push back. 90-degree angle, push back, okay? If you're walking them, that's okay. We just want to make sure that coming out of the lunge, we're always pushing off of the heel and not the toe. If we push off the toe, putting a lot more stress on the knee. Lunges, ideally, want to work glutes and hamstrings with those. In order to work glutes and hamstrings, you got to push off the heel. So whether you're walking forward or stepping back in those lunges, make sure we're pushing off the heel. And again, it's dumbbells in, so elbow to elbow, not out here, okay? Close the chest with those lunges so that we're engaging the shoulder as well, working that shoulder and upper back. For intermediate, usually what we'll do is a front rack hold like this, okay? So just like you're doing a goblet squat, keep it right under your chin. Same principles apply from the side, okay? 90-degree angle with the knee, drive back. 90-degree angle with the knee, drive back. Always pushing through the heel, keeping the goblet, the dumbbell nice and high under the chin. We're still engaging the shoulders, still engaging the upper back, but it's not quite difficult as a movement. One, it's not going to be quite as heavy, obviously, because we've got one dumbbell as opposed to two. Also, keeping everything a little bit tighter. It's a little bit easier to stabilize, kind of focus our weight through the middle as opposed to kind of trying to balance everything out with the double dumbbells. The next one down is going to be a jumping lunge. Okay, we do a lot of these as well, especially when we're looking for explosiveness and fast movement without a lot of load. Same thing applies here. 90-degree angle with the foot, and we're going to explode straight up and switch legs in the air, just like that. Okay. Notice my chest is very high. I'm not leaning forward. No matter what lunge we're doing, we want to be super tall with the chest, off the heel and straight up, off the heel and straight up, off the heel and straight up. Okay. Keeping a good posture, not leaning too far in. If we lean too far in, we're putting more stress on that knee. We don't want stress on the knee. Okay. And then finally, for most of the novice versions, it's just going to be a lunge step. Okay. Again, keeping the chest nice and high, knees stay 90 degrees, pushing through the heel, making sure we're hitting hamstring and glute and not too much on the knee. Okay. Those are the different lunge variations we'll do. The more we can subject ourselves to loading in that advanced and intermediate version, the better it is overall for body composition, that sort of thing. So, take into account that when we do those harder versions of the workout, you're looking more of the weighted lunges, whether single front rack or double front rack. So go over those, think about those, play with them, see which ones you prefer, do them in the workout.